She coughed every time that I kissed her. She sniffled every time I said I missed her. She sneezed the whole entire time that I was with her. During birthdays, she asked for Kleenex and NyQuil. After sex, she needed Benadryl. And what astounds me is that she was so perfect when she wasn't around me. See, our text messages and phone conversations were magnificent, but our dinner plans were a little intricate because all those frequent trips to the bathroom. And this grew so redundant and tedious that it was a shame when I was so sequenced to keep repeating this. Love connection, or more like an inspection, because the first sign of affection, she swelled up and grew an infection, so she played hooky on like half our dates. She threw up like half her weight. It was obvious she didn't like me. She was sick on the very sight of me. She only smiled when she was fighting me. It turned on we was arguing, to the point that I couldn't take. And I said, I can't denominate this love equation, you crazy bitch, if you won't reciprocate. She said, you make me sick. And I said, huh? She said, no, literally, you make me sick. She said, baby, don't be mad at me, but I have allergies. And I didn't want to tell you what I'm allergic to because you laughed at me. In fact, it doesn't happen casually. About 1 out of every couple 100 million, the numbers are increasing gradually, and I also guilty act Sally, what are you allergic to, love? And she said, that's exactly it. I'm allergic to love. And I'm like, love? How could you be allergic to God's gift given from the heavens up above? She said, oh, love? That's what you're talking about, love? Oh, my stepfather, he used to love me. He used to kiss me on my forehead when he tucked me, then unzip his pants and force me to rub heat, and put a pillow over my face and prepare to impale me, and told if I tell anyone he would expel me from the household. Then my big room turned into a mouse hole, mouth closed, legs open, and he would kiss me on that same forehead and told me he loved me. And I tried to tell my mother about what happened, and she would whoop my ass for lying about such heinous actions because she didn't want me to end up like these other hoes, and she loved me. And my brother, he found out what happened, and he told those people, well, who told those people who put me in that home that kind of resembled a jail where I was degraded. And all the time he just kept saying he loved me. Plus, I know you remember my ex-boyfriend, Stevie. He used to tell me he loved me when he cheated on me, and then he'd kiss every wound that he'd leave on me. And you can just guess what he said. So I started to hate those words till it made me sick to my stomach. And the other day when you sent me roses, I had to vomit. And that same night when we made love to the sunrise, I swear to God, I almost died. Like literally. So figuratively, I need you to do a little more kinky. I need you to pull my hair and spank me. I need you to choke me, call me a bitch, and try to rape me. See, I know that's a little white, but I'm used to it like that. And what I'm asking from you was a little bit uncanny, a little bit demanding, so if you don't want to be with me, I can understand it. And I said, we're going to beat this shit. We're going to get through this together because I don't need this shit. And she said, I'd rather be sick for the rest of my life than to be a day without you, because honestly, I'd probably die anyway without you. And I cried. Then I selfishly asked her to marry me, and she died to an allergic reaction. And now I'm sick of love. Thank you. Okay. Oh, speaking of allergic to love or love, I'm gonna do another one, and this is about love and lust. And like people don't really, they just know the two terms, but they really don't know where it came from or how they like used to be together or whatever like that. The story was like, everyone loved love but ignored lust. So in attempts to deceive us, lust dressed up as love, hoping everyone would love him too. So the ones who had ever been hurt by love or loved and lost could see right through. So he targeted the green, the new, the wet behind the ear, the ones who thought they knew what love was but never had a clue. So they start this centrifugal love off with intercourse and start spinning with no center force. So by the time that first revolution was through, those ones who had once joined one were now once again two. So now they hated love, and of course they negated love, and then they gated love out of their community. When he was trying to teach immunity quarterly fluently, there was truancy. So they turned to lust, and although lust looked exactly like love, he lacked loyalty, honor, respect, and trust. And that shit mixed up, mixed with a little bit of liquor, mixed with a hot summer night, mixed with a little bit of lust, and out came us. See, most of us are children of lust, so lust made us, but lust couldn't hold us together. That's why those lustrous fathers leave like fall weather. And love has to hold us together so unconditionally, so unremissfully. But that only fueled lust envy too. He and love became enemies. So as the youth got clever, his disguise got better as he had those undertones of love. You know, like love without the E, or olive oil, or 143, you know, saying it without saying it technically, so it wasn't technical. Now the ones who are inseparable was soon to be separable, and most hearts aren't flexible, so the damage of lust was irreparable, unacceptable. And this was a new fad. Because now when he looked into her eyes, he seen her ass. And when she looked into his heart, she seen his cash. And when they looked into their future, they seen their past. You see, lust, he built his house, made a cortisone. Love built his house, made of hormones. You see, lust, he displayed his love through text on the telephone. Love did his through a megaphone. You see, lust said, I'm home, baby, what's to eat? Love said, you home, baby, let me relax your feet. You see, love made love with a strong impact, and lust did a Dougie when he was hitting it from the back. And this certain influx of lust made them search for love and reassured those who never heard of love and kind of intrigued those who kind of thought they saw love. Then lust pondered how he can border love out of the state lines and just turn love into a state of mind. So we started to sound like hate. Now, hate was love and lust coming from hell gates, and ironically, love and lust had a relationship platonically, and he wanted love to fuck with that anonymity, so he caused them to recess like the economy. He said, you fool, you don't see what's going against the almighty power due to you? Then remind them of you, Lucifer. He said, you sloth, you don't see that your wrath for envy makes you a glutton, and your pride too strong to see your envy for love, lust? Then he realized alone he couldn't win, and that was the creation of the other 6 deadly sins. And their job was to try to tame love, because for hate they blame love. Since they couldn't tame love, they try to frame love by adding these negative connotations before love, like dangerously in love, scary in love, vicariously in love, furious, and made the new lovers more curious, but only made lust more furious. So he said, fuck love. I'm going to go up to him, I'm going to hit him from behind, but love didn't see him coming because love was blind. But not only was love blind, see, love was dumb because not dumb because he didn't know his pinky from his thumb, because he was dumb because he couldn't hear, couldn't talk, couldn't read, couldn't walk, couldn't say I love you 100 times a day. Because when you know it's love, you just know. So I love y'all tonight for listening to me. And I hope y'all love me. Or at least lust. Just please don't hate.